Today I'm going to be showing you about Morphi. It's a hands-on experience where you can touch, feel, and use your hands. I like Morphi because it's really hands-on and it gives you an experience of the feel of it. Here are some of my creations. I've created this one thing where you spin your hands on the middle and it flies up. I've also created this little top right here. Then I'm going to be showing you how to make a stamp. All you need to do is touch this block, get a cube out. The cube is maybe a little too small for the stamp. So with the X, Y, and Z axis, you're going to put it up. You can also use the ruler if you want precise measurements in millimeters or inches. So in Morphi, you can use this draw tool. And you can draw things like your name, or you can put on multiple axes and you can draw a cool design. Also, if you draw a cool design and like it, you can click this 3D button. Little 3D little thing of it, and you can scale it however big you want it to be. So back to the stamp, you click this little M button on the right tab. You can either type these letters, click them rather, to get out each individual letter. But I like this type feature, because you're able to type it one second, and you can put things down like your name. And you can put in different fonts. The font that is my favorite and that we're going to be using today is Papyrus. But there are way more than that. So Papyrus, it has a really cool design, and that's why I like it. So once you get the name, it doesn't matter what color it is, it really just matters what color you're going to print it with. So, with the rotate button, you can rotate it however many degrees you want. What we're going to be doing is rotating it 90 degrees and rotating it another 90 degrees around. But the trick is, we're going to actually be rotating it 180. So that's just another 90. So it would be backwards. And there's a reason for this. If you want to do a clay stamp and you stamp it forwards, it would be backwards. But if you stamp it backwards, it would be forwards. So all you have to do is use these little two cones with a cylinder in the middle. Line it up by clicking them both, and on the standing one, clicking the one in the middle. And they would be lined up by height. Then you move the name, and you copy it with the top left one, so that it makes another one. And we're going to be using that for later. So you get your first one, and you move it about halfway through this little cube. Click the name again, and if you click the cube, you'll see this grid thing pop up again. Now the one closest to me, the one on the bottom, you'll see 3 of them. You'll see one on the left, the right, and the middle. Click the one on the middle and they'll be lined up. After that, click the name again, and you'll see on the top left, below copy, you'll see subtract. That's just a fancy word for take whatever you're clicking on out of the thing you're not clicking on that it's connected to. So if you click it, there'll be an imprint of my name. And we'll be able to stamp that into a clay, so it'll indent the surrounding part of the clay, and you'll see Teague popping out. So you get the other Teague, and you rotate it 180 degrees. And that's because if I'm going to put it on a different side, it needs to also be backwards. So, put it halfway through again. Click the cube with Teague. Click the line up button and it'll be lined up. After that, if you click them both, on the left you'll see the tab with an arrow. Right below the arrow, below on group, it'll say merge. If you click merge, it's just another way to say that they are two of the same objects. Sorry, technical difficulties. Let me just sorry about that. Let me just go Papyrus. Type in Teague again. Okay. So you get your other Teague and turn it 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And then 180 degrees. Click both the cube and the name, and click the middle standing up button. Click the cube and the name again. Well, actually, just the name. Put it about halfway through the cube, just like the other one. And click the cube. After that, you click the line up button. And then, if you'll see right below the arrow on the tab, again, that there's the merge button. If you click them both and click merge, you'll see that they're the same color. You may be thinking, okay, they just changed color. Actually, they're now one solid block. That's how to make a stamp in Morphi. Again, you can still scale it and it'll be the same. But for now, that's it. Goodbye.